Hopeful, indeed, our present condition is dreadful, and death would be far more welcome to me than to live like this forever. Yet let us consider that the Lord of the country to which we are going has said, "You shall not murder." We are not to take another man's life, much more, then, are we forbidden to take the giant's counsel to kill ourselves. Besides, he who kills another, can but commit murder upon his body. But for one to commit suicide, is to kill both body and soul at once. Moreover, my brother, you talk of ease in the grave, but have you forgotten that there is a hell where all murderers go? For no murderer has eternal life. And let us consider, again, that all circumstances are not in the hand of giant despair. Others, so far as I understand, have been captured by him, as well as we, yet they have escaped out of his clutches. Who knows, but that the God who made the world, may cause giant despair to die? Or that, at some time or other, he may forget to lock us in? Or that he may have another one of his fits when he is with us, and may lose the use of his limbs? If that ever happens, I am resolved to take courage, and try my utmost to escape his grasp. I was a fool that I did not try to do it before. However, my brother, let us be patient, and endure for a while. The time may come in which we may be released, but let us not be our own murderers. With these words, Hopeful pacified the mind of his brother. So they continued together in their sad and doleful condition. Now, towards evening, the giant went down into the dungeon again, to see if his prisoners had taken his advice, but when he arrived there, he found them still living. Yet they were barely alive, for they lacked bread and water. Because of the wounds they received when he beat them, they could do little more than breathe. Seeing that they were still alive, Giant Despair fell into a furious rage. He told them that since they had not taken his advice, it would now be worse with them than if they had never been born. With that, he departed. At this they trembled greatly, and Christian fell into a swoon. Upon reviving, they renewed their discussion about the giant's advice, and whether or not it was best to follow it. Once again, Christian seemed to favor suicide. Hopeful then responded, "My brother, remember how valiant you have been up to this time. Apollyon could not crush you, nor could all that you heard, or saw, or experienced in the valley of the shadow of death. What hardship and terror you have already gone through, but now are you so fearful? You see that I, a far weaker man by nature than yourself, am in this dungeon with you. The giant has wounded me as well as you, and has also cut off my bread and water, and with you I mourn in this dark dungeon. Let us exercise a little more patience. Remember how courageous you were at Vanity Fair, and were neither afraid of the fetters, nor the cage, nor of a bloody death. Therefore let us bear up with patience as well as we can, for suicide is shameful, and unfitting for a Christian."